Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I know it's almost summer. A lot of people have summer internships and you're really excited. You're really happy to start your summer internship and you're wondering, how can I turn my summer internship into a full-time offer? If that's what you're wondering, keep watching. Some of you guys already have internships with some of the Big Four accounting firms or some of the regional firms, and you're really happy, you're really excited to start your summer internship. And you should be happy because you've gone through a very rigorous interviewing process and you've come out on top and you've impressed a lot of people during the interview process. So you should be really happy and excited, but it shouldn't stop at you just being excited. You should think about your internship as a time to make the most out of your summer and really make the most out of your internship experience. And I'll share a little advice on how you can really succeed during your internship. My first advice for you is be on time. If you cannot be on time, be early. Those are the two options you have. Nothing screams unreliable like an intern who is always late. So you definitely want to be on time on your first day, and you definitely want to be on time to client meetings and internal meetings. My next advice is dress the part. For you to have had an internship offer with one of the Big Four accounting firms or one of the regional firms, you probably have gone through a very rigorous interviewing process. You've probably done an office visit. You've met a lot of people in the office you're going to be working in. So you have a general idea of what the dress code is and how people dress in the office. Make sure you dress the part. That means if the office attire is business professional, make sure you're dressing in business professional. If the office attire is business casual, make sure you're dressing in business casual. When you join an organization like one of the Big Four accounting firms or one of the regional accounting firms or any company in general, you get to go to meetings with external people. You get to go to client meetings, for example, if it's a public accounting firm. You want to make sure that when you go out to the client, you're dressed appropriately and your appearance is very representative of the company's dress code. My next advice is always have a pen and a notebook. I cannot stress this enough. A pen and a notebook wherever you go. If someone calls you up to come into their office for a quick chat, make sure you have a pen and a notebook with you all the time, because you never know what's going to happen or what's going to come up. It's very common to go into a meeting to speak to someone about something really random, to just have a quick chat about how your internship is going. The person suddenly gets an email about a new project that just came in and you're sitting right there. You're the first person that comes to mind that they can pull on to help work on the project. And if you have a pen and a notebook, as soon as they start dishing out instructions on what you need to do, you're already ready. You have a pen and a notebook ready to start taking notes and getting prepared. Always having the pen and the notebook with you shows that you're always prepared, you're proactive, and you're very detail oriented. My next advice is be very clear on what your expectations are. When you're given a project to work on, don't just take all the information and just run off and go start working. Make sure you repeat what you've heard to the person and make sure you're clear on what the expectations are in terms of timeline, when they expect it to be due, how long they expect you to work on it, and how soon they expect you to turn it around. So knowing your expectations ahead of time and upfront helps you work towards meeting or exceeding your expectations. And that's how you impress your managers and you impress the entire team as an intern. The next thing I think that can help you succeed during your internship is to maintain a good level of curiosity and stay engaged during your internship. You're probably a really smart student, you have a really good GPA, whatever firm that has hired you knows that you have a potential. That's true. But coming into the company, they don't expect you to know everything about the company. They don't expect you to know all the different software the company uses. And so that's a good opportunity for you to learn about those things, ask questions. As an intern, no one expects you to know all of this little nitty-gritties of the company, so you can get by asking all the questions you really need to know that can help you perform your job better. So I really encourage you as an intern, be curious, stay engaged, ask questions, because that's how you learn, that's how you develop as a well-rounded professional. The next advice I have is have fun, socialize. Usually Big Four accounting firms or regional accounting firms, whenever they have summer interns come into the company, they usually come in a class of maybe 5 or 10 or 20 or 100, depending on how big the company is. So you have your peer group, you have people from different schools, different cities who are interning with you. Socialize and build relationships with those people, because those people are going to be your class moving on and growing through the company if you eventually get a full-time offer and if you decide to come back to that same firm to work. But building that relationship at that young early stage would help you down in your career. And usually when the public accounting firms have interns for the summer, they spend a lot of time and money planning summer activities, social activities, to get the interns engaged and to have them meet different people in the company. As an intern, you should plan to attend every single one of those social activities that has been planned for you, because this is an opportunity for you to learn about the company, learn about what the company does, and meet a lot of different people. And also, I cannot stress enough how important it is for you to build relationship with your peers. Building relationships with your peers goes a long way to show your ability to build relationship with leadership, to build relationship with upper management, and to build relationship with your clients. If you have an offer from one of the big four accounting firms or a public accounting firm in general, I'm sure you're aware the industry is a service industry. We're serving clients, we're serving internally your managers and your senior managers. So it's critical that you understand how to relate and connect with people, and that's why accounting firms have internships. They bring you in with an intern class so you can build relationships with your peers. So it's very important that you take that time to connect and build relationships with your peers. And when I say build relationships, you don't have to be an extrovert. You don't have to be extremely sociable and go out happy hour every day. It's just building that connection, getting to know someone else besides yourself, getting to know someone else from a different school than you are, and just building that connection. My last advice for you is to own your career and own your career development. Your internship is a great opportunity for you to really understand if the industry or the company is somewhere you see yourself working full-time. These are some of the things you have to be very intentional about assessing and determining if they all fit your overall career goal. Also, when I say own your career development, that means the connections you've made with people, the teams you've worked on. If you really enjoyed the team or the client you worked on, stay connected with them. Reach out to them and tell them, oh, I really enjoyed the work I did. I'd like to do that next fall when I start working full-time, or I'd like to do that next summer if I'm coming back for a summer internship. Make sure you stay connected, because this is how you build your career. This is how you build relationships in your career. I'll take myself for example. I remember when I interned with one of the big four firms when I was in college, I met this girl who was a staff. I think she'd been with the firm for a year, and during that time she told me about how she just passed the CPA over the summer before she joined the firm full-time, and I was really impressed. I was like, oh my god, that's something I wanted to do for myself. And so after I interned and I went back to college, I kept the relationship. I kept in touch with her. I'll email her occasionally just to stay connected with her, to build a relationship and to make sure she remembers me. So I built a relationship with her that after I graduated, she was really pivotal during my CPA journey and my CPA studying process, because during the initial stages of when I started studying for the CPA, she met up with me and helped me schedule out how I was going to study. She coached me through how I should schedule out my exams and how much I should study, and she would check in with me during my studying process, and I'll call her randomly to vent about how difficult it was and how challenging the CPA exam was. And I share this story to stress the point that you can own your career development when you intern, and the people you meet during your internship can turn out to be longtime friends or mentors that can help you during your career journey. And I'll just like to end with this. Summer internships are a lot of fun. You're gonna have a lot of fun. You're gonna meet a lot of people. Take advantage of all the opportunities, the projects, the client engagements that you're getting put on, and the people you meet. Build that relationship. Stay engaged, have fun, and make the most of your internship. I'm sure you do well. Please subscribe so you can get updates on my new videos. And if you have questions or comments, leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.